Enriched Air Nitrox gives you more bottom time, less fatigue, and safer profiles. But if you use it incorrectly, it can cause serious injury or worse. Welcome to Valkyrie Divers. My name is Gerard and I'm a PADI and SSI qualified dive instructor. In today's video, we're going to talk about the key things that everybody needs to know about diving with nitrox. First, to make sure we all know what we're talking about, enriched air, also called nitrox, is simply normal air with more oxygen added. Air is 21% oxygen and 79% nitrogen. As we know, it is nitrogen that limits our no decompression limit. So please see my video on NDL if you're unsure as to what that is and how it works. It is very important to diving. So as nitrogen is the limiting factor on our NDL, if we can reduce the amount of nitrogen in our tank, we should be able to extend that NDL. And the way we do that is we put in more oxygen. So typically we increase the amount of oxygen in our tank from 21% to 32 or 36%. And you'll see why those numbers later on. So less nitrogen means less absorption, but more oxygen gives different risks. And we'll come to that in a minute. So rule number one in diving with nitrox is you need to analyze your own tank. You need to determine exactly what that percentage of oxygen is in your tank. So you use an analyzer and you check it. Okay, on the dive boat, it may be the dive center is checking it and you are seeing it, but don't rely on a label. Don't rely on someone else telling you. Check that percentage yourself. The dive center or the dive boat should keep a log, and on that log it should record your name, obviously, the percent oxygen in your tank, your maximum operating depth, and your tank number. So there is a written record of exactly what the mix is in your tank. Once you've analysed it, you need to write on the tank, on a label, sticky label on the tank, the mix, the percentage oxygen in your tank, and your MOD, your maximum operating depth. Every nitrox mix has a maximum operating depth, or MOD. This is determined by that percentage of oxygen in your tank. The higher the percentage of oxygen, then the shallower your MOD. If you go deeper than that, then oxygen toxicity becomes a real risk. So before every dive, calculate your MOD. You can do this either on your dive computer and you put in your mix and it will tell you the maximum operating depth, or you can calculate it yourself using the following formula, and I put that on the screen. Now this will give you your maximum operating depth in meters. If you need it in feet, because you use that system, then you need to multiply the answer by 3.28, a nice round number. I can do a separate video on this calculation if you want, and how you can learn it using Dalton's triangle. So if you'd like that, please mention it in the comments below and I'll do another video for you. So essentially, if your oxygen percentage is 32%, then your maximum operating depth is going to be 33 meters. If your oxygen percentage is 36, then your MOD is 28 meters. So as you can see, the higher the percentage of oxygen, the shallower your dive is going to be. You must know that MOD number and you write it on your tank. You plan your depth, you remember it, and you dive within that limit. So the next thing is to set your dive computer. Your dive computer must match your gas mix. It needs to do this so it can calculate the correct NDL, no decompression limit, for your dive. So make sure that you correctly set your oxygen percentage on your dive computer before you enter the water. If you go in and your dive computer is on air, not the oxygen mix that is in your tank, then you will get an incorrect NDL. In fact, it will assume as you're diving on air that you have a shorter NDL, which kind of negates the purpose of having nitrox in the first place. Just remember though, once you finish that dive, reset your computer back to air, because if you leave it on a nitrox mix and your next dive is on air, then your NDL is going to be longer on the computer than it should be in reality. And that can have very, very bad consequences for you. With nitrox, depth management matters very, very much. Your MOD is calculated based on the body's absorption of oxygen under pressure. The greater the proportion of oxygen, the greater the pressure that oxygen is under, the greater the risk of oxygen toxicity. Beyond your maximum operating depth, oxygen is toxic. Now, with normal air, this is not an issue. If you calculate the MOD for a gas mix of 21% oxygen, i.e. air, your maximum operating depth is calculated at over 50 meters, which is deeper than recreational divers are trained for. Remember, as a diver, we can dive to the depth set in our training, and that's 18 meters for an open water diver, 30 meters for an advanced open water diver, and 40 meters if you have the deep dive specialty. So it's important to remember that. Now, those limits are the maximum set in your training. But if you're diving on nitrox and you are diving on, say, 36%, then those limits could be shorter. So you do need to bear in mind what is your maximum dive limit. The next important thing to remember is that enriched air does not let you go deeper. In fact, due to the level of oxygen, you cannot go as deep with nitrox as you can with air. What nitrox does, it lets you stay longer at shallower depths, which is very useful if you're doing dives in the 15 to 30 meter range, and particularly if you're doing a number of them. If you push deeper while diving on nitrox, this is where you can have a major problem. Many divers make that mistake. So plan your dive properly. Plan it based on your oxygen percentage, your maximum operating depth, both of which should be written on your tank and etched in your head, as well as your experience, training level, and your experience. Nitrox reduces the amount of nitrogen in your mix, but it doesn't remove risk. The increase in the percentage of oxygen increases a different risk, which needs to be properly managed. So let's look at some of the most common mistakes divers make when using enriched air. The first, not analysing your tank, letting someone else do it for you. You're running that risk that they didn't analyse it properly, they wrote down the wrong number, they guessed. And that's the mix that you record on your computer, that calculates your NDL, and it could be incorrect. So you want to do that analyzing yourself. You want to check that number yourself, because your health, your life depends on that. Second mistake people make is forgetting to set their dive computer for the oxygen percentage in their tank. This should be done before any dive, after analysing your tank, and should be done separately for each dive. Third common mistake made is people exceeding their MOD. Remember your MOD and keep to it. It's fundamental to your diving safety. And finally, people just assume nitrox is safer automatically. Well, it isn't. Nitrox doesn't make diving safe. Discipline makes diving safe. It's what you learn and put that into effect that makes your dive safe. So please remember, analyze your gas, remember your maximum operating depth, set your computer and dive within the depth limit that your MOD is. If you respect all of this, then nitrox becomes a powerful tool, not a hidden danger. So if you want to dive safer and smarter, please click on the subscribe button for more real-world diving knowledge. Thank you for watching, and remember, dive calm, dive safe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.